Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with another printer repair video. Today I've got the Epson XP4100. Basically, if you're having any issues with your print quality, a certain color isn't printing, or you have a general and overall print quality issue, today I'm going to show you a method and a product that will potentially help you solve your problem. Now stick with me from the beginning all the way until the end of the video so that I can share all the information that you need in order to complete this process. This has worked in 95% of cases. I have received many messages with customers saying that this fixed their printer and it worked over and over again, and I can tell you myself that what I have implemented with this product, with the method, has worked most of the time unless the printer is completely non-salvageable, and we'll go more into that at the end of the video. But there will be a link in the description below for the Best Printers cleaning kit. It will come with the cleaning kit, syringe, and some instructions. You can use these instructions along with the instructions in this video simultaneously. A lot of them will be similar, but there's some things in here that you also need to know for specific models. Again, link in the description below for the Best Printers cleaning kit. Now I do want to get right into this video and get right into doing this repair, but before we get started, if you could leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment any point during this video if you have any questions about this process, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, make sure to visit my website, bestprinterstech.com, a variety of newer printers and new ink products that I'm launching on there almost on a weekly basis. That's all I have for now. Now let's get started on this repair. Okay, you guys, so the very first thing, of course, is you're going to want to go ahead and power on your printer, and you're going to be printing a Printhead nozzle check, which you can access through your settings, and of course going into your maintenance. You see there Printhead cleaning, and you're actually not settings but your maintenance. You're going to the very first thing, which is Printhead nozzle check. This is going to allow you to determine which color you're actually having an issue with. So have that report printed out and have it on the side so that you know exactly which color you need to focus on. That's very important with this entire process. Okay, so next you are going to be going into your maintenance again, and you're going all the way to the bottom, ink cartridge replacement. This is going to allow you to have your printhead, which is what holds your printer ink, to come to the middle so that you can work on it, and that is what we are going to be working on today. Now, as soon as your printhead comes right to the side there, it's in an unlocked position. You can unplug your printer. You see me there unplugging that power cable, and you're really going to want to have this powered off before you start this process. So next, you are removing your Epson ink. Now, I will tell you this, that one of the main causes of this issue is running your ink too low. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below for some brand new 212 Epson ink. That is very important for you to get some new ink before you start printing again. Okay, so once those are removed, you've set those aside, you're now going to place this paper towel right under the printhead. Really all along the bottom there, you're going to want to have it covered up because you're going to be using some cleaning solution to clean out your printhead, and you're sliding your printhead all the way to the left, and then you're working it kind of to the right and pull that paper towel under it. It needs to be directly under the printhead so you can begin the work. Okay, so once you have that paper towel right under there, you are going to move on to the next step, which is you're going to be using the Best Printers cleaning kit. Again, link in the description below. This is the #1 cleaning kit and will help you solve your problem. You have a 20 milliliter syringe there that's going to help you unclog this printhead and get you printing normally again. Okay, so what you're doing now is you are taking the syringe, and the tip of the syringe, you're going to place it right directly over the nozzle that you are working on. So this is where your printhead nozzle check comes into play. you have to determine between black, yellow, magenta, and cyan which color is giving you the most issues. And once you determine that, and you'll be able to tell that on the report, there's going to be some breaks in the lines. It might be a little bit faded, but on that report, you will be able to tell. Now, if it's an overall quality issue and most of your colors aren't printing, you can do this to all the colors. And you can do about 10 milliliters to each nozzle. If you've determined that it's one specific color, which a lot of times it's the black ink cartridge ink nozzle, then you are going to push through the whole 20 milliliters into that one nozzle. So as you can see here, it should be gliding right along and pushing that cleaning solution all the way through. If you're having any resistance, you're going to have to warm up the solution. Now, along the way here, you can move the print head back and forth so that it doesn't get soaked up in one area. Okay, so you're moving it around a little bit. This is it's not completely necessary, but it'll help you with not getting this cleaning solution all over the place. Okay, and as you see there, I am pushing through all of this cleaning solution. Now, the only reason you wouldn't push it all the way through is you'll see in the next clip here where I'm going to be doing this cleaning next onto the yellow nozzle. Now, I only do 10 milliliters here. The reason being is this is an example of a nozzle that doesn't have a major issue, but it's also potentially causing some issues. So it's not as bad as the first color that you're working on. And you can do 10 milliliters really to magenta and cyan next and do just an overall cleaning so that your whole print head is flushed out. That would not hurt. Doing that actually would be fine. So you are guaranteeing that your print head is completely flushed. But of course, if you want to put 20 to 40 milliliters into the color that is giving you the most issues, that is what is going to be most effective. Other than that, 10 milliliters, 15 milliliters here to the other ones, that will not do any harm. If anything, it's going to benefit this whole process. So you'll see there that I stop right at around 10 milliliters, and I'm taking this syringe right back off. So again, as I've mentioned, that's the black nozzle there. Next to it is the yellow one. I'm pointing them out here so you can really see what we're working with, and really you're getting the nozzle directly, the syringe directly over the nozzle, and you have all 4 nozzles there. That is what you are working with. So once you're done, of course, remove the paper towel, and you're also going to want to dry up any other remaining cleaning fluid that you were using during this process. Just make sure everything is cleaned up, and of course now you're putting your print head right back in place, and you are, in this case, if this were newer ink, you're gonna want to wait for the ink to come in the mail. If you need it quickly, of course, you can sign up for Amazon Prime. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for that so that you can get some Epson ink quickly. New ink, a fresh set of ink, is going to be vital to this being successful. All right, you guys, so that's all there is to it. All right, you guys, so I hope that this ended up working out for you. If it did, thumbs up. I hope that you saved yourself at least a couple $100 between ink and getting a new printer. And if this ever comes up again, of course, you can refer back to this video. However, if this did not work out for you, and of course there are cases where it does not work out, there are a few other options. Of course, you can try this a few more times. You can try warming up the solution, because really at the end of the day, what it is it's a print head problem, not a printer problem. You have an error code that's completely different from this. But at this point, if you've tried everything with this cleaning solution and it did not work, it is really time to buy a new printer. And unfortunately, that's really all you can do at this point. Now you can go to my website, bestprinterstech.com. There's some printer recommendations that only I would recommend if I know that I would only recommend the best products, so that is what's going to be on my website. Now, to get my Best Printers cleaning kit fast, you can order it through Amazon Prime. If you sign up for Amazon Prime, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below as well for this, along with all of the other products that I've mentioned in this video. You can get a free membership to Amazon Prime, and you can get 1-day shipping for free. So providing you with a lot of information in the description below. I really hope that all of that is helpful. If you have any questions at all, or if it's something related to the repair or the products, go ahead and comment below. Also make sure to like this video and subscribe. That really would be greatly appreciated. But that's really all I have today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.